We're looking on disabling the landmines. They should have an electronic disabler.
Okay.
You've gone too far. You have to go. There is a road to the northeast. It's a dirt road.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, so dirt road right here. Yeah, I see it now.
Yes.
Barely see it.
Do
All
you
right.
have any
estimate
right
of
there.
hostile presence?
No.
I clearly
I
Alright.
see
don't
the
any.
buildings. Let's have a look. Well,
Yikes.
this place
Sucks to be
has
that guy.
Oh,
been abandoned for a while.
the hell happened?
I don't imagine it was abandoned for a while.
These corpses pretty aged, if you ask me.
They look burned to me.
It does look like it's burned, yeah.
Can laser
You're
weapons
right.
cause heavy
Crispy.
burns?
Never seen it to this extent.
Yeah. And not to this extent, though. They would have had to actually use some kind of incendiary weapon to do this much damage.
As far as I know, 2 days ago that place was functional.
Fuck.
Either way, got the stocks here.
Guns are still
Right.
here.
This'll do us good.
Weapons. And some conveniently located crates for us to load them into. Let's get to it.
You're free to commandeer what you need.
All right. All right, let's get these crates to the truck.
What was that?
We just got shot at.
What was that?
East, I think.
Where'd that fire come from?
East. Got more gunfire. Hey, stand down.
I don't think he's standing down.
He more than likely wasn't the only one out here. Watch yourselves. Speaking of,
Grenade!
got him.
Is your situation resolved?
For now.
Resolved enough that I think we can start driving away. We got the cargo loaded. Let's get going.
The
Oh.
fuck?
Ah! Flamer!
Gunner, gunner, gunner.
Can't this gun turn any faster? Got him.
Alright, let's
Seize
get
This
that.
gun is
Don't let
so
that be
slow.
lying around.
on it.
Okay, get the flamethrower.
Alright, come on, let's move.
Yep, off we go.
The minefield has been disabled while you were gone.
Honestly, with the with the lures getting this close, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. All right, guns are at base.
Yep, start moving them into the armory.
Yeah, that probably would be. All right, the crates are out. Let's get loading.
I've still got no word from many people outside.
We're the only ones here in this quadrant.
I guess. Even though our radio networks are probably all hacked or whatever. Most of them don't even have an answer on them, even if they're online.
Where do we go from here then?
Who's shooting?
Shooting the
Oh,
targets.
sorry, that's me. I was at the range.
Oh.
Not the time.
Well, I already loaded all the shit I grabbed.
Still, it is not the time to be testing the range.
Fair enough. We're probably gonna need someone to fix up the Humvee. It took a bit of damage.
Yeah, we just have to figure out who is actually an engineer on the base. Alright. So, the big issue with this is just... I'm not entirely sure where we go from now. We need to get more powerful. We have gear and I suppose some sort of an armory and men. We just need a goal. And more than that, we need to know what to do. And without command, we'll have to start appointing some of us to be command.
Starting over from scratch.
Yeah, there will be no, like, ranks or anything. It will just be the military versus the occupiers, I guess. I guess, I mean, how do we want to do this? We could do open opposition, or we could be more of like an insurgent force.
Guerrilla tactics might be more beneficial for us. Even if it takes longer.
Yeah, we don't have the strength for a direct confrontation, at least not yet.
Yeah, just one of their transport ships is enough to bombard our bases. A transport ship, no less.
Yeah. So we're gonna just. Alright. I'll take advice from some of you. What are our rules for the base then?
Rules for the
Um,
base.
This might be, like, strange, but I suggest at least for now we turn off all of the lights after dark so that the Imperial patrols don't start thinking the base is occupied again if they pass.
We'll do that once we have like night vision capability. Otherwise, they could just sneak up.
True.
Unless you all agree that that's a good idea.
Are the lights already on when we got here?
I don't know. It was daytime. They might be on a. They might be on a timer. I don't know.
Well, let's wait and see what they're on currently. Or get someone to find out where the light controls are and check that.
Probably they are on automatic. But also, would it matter even if they were on beforehand? The Imperials would still probably check it out.
I guess.
Yeah, true. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference.
So, lights off at night. What else?
Well, we kept most of the vehicles out of sight already. Don't know how much more we could
We
do
should
with that.
continue that then.
Yeah. Don't know what to do
We
with
should
the heli,
definitely
though.
always have somebody. True. We should definitely always have someone in the watchtowers at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have a rule suggestion of my own. No using the firing range.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna have to actually train anyone out here. I don't think we're gonna find many civvies we can train up.
You are wrong in that matter. But yes. I think rule 4, any vehicle must be accounted for. It must be known if you're bringing it out. You can't just go out with it, and you must have approval.
Put someone in charge of the keys, then. They'll keep track of who's going where.
Another rule, the airbase must have its hangars closed at any time we are not using it.
Well, that's easy
Agree with
enough.
you there.
Clean up corpses and debris, especially enemy,
Mm-hmm.
to not show that there was a fight.
If we can't find a suitable place to hide it, we can always bring it back to base and dump it in the water.
That would just... I believe this base does get its water from there, but that could work. I'd
Well, not
say
the
more... It'd be
corpses.
more... Oh, what? Like the debris and stuff?
Yeah, just vehicle parts.
Yeah, I suppose. Though we do have dumpsters.
We do, but they're only so big.
See what I mean?
I
This
feel
is
it.
why we need
Henry, we haven't heard anything from you.
I've got not really much input for this.
All right. Anyone else have ideas?
Probably keep troop movement in the base to, like, limited. At least for the outside portions. Keep most people inside.
If worried about overhead intel, I don't think that'll be that much of an issue. Spaceships are not exactly quiet. We can hear and see them coming pretty easily.
Yes, but probes you
Scramble
can
back
only hear from
inside
so
if we-
far. If they're far away, they can still
I was-
zoom in and see us.
I was about to say, clearly Louis didn't hear it fast enough.
Don't say that.
Are you making a joke
He
about one
is
of your
a
guys
person.
that got taken?
There's no time for making jokes at other people's expenses like this. What the hell's wrong with you?
What's going on with you, Reynold? This isn't like you.
I mean, he's in the same boat as the rest of us. He lost his home.
I mean, yeah, probably a lot of you are not working on many hours of sleep. You just saw cities burn. Still,
Yeah.
no place for jokes about your fellow man dying.
Don't say that. He's not dead. We'll get him back.
Then don't say jokes about his fate. If you're mad.
That wasn't intended as a joke.
I could hear you smiling.
You giggled.
This is getting us nowhere.
All right, next rule. Radio transmissions are to be to walkie-talkies only.
That I can do.
Yep.
Sixth rule, we conserve our blasters. We use rifles and blasters if we really run into heavy resistance. We only will get Tabana from killing them. So we would prefer you to burn through our almost endless supply of ammunition before you start blowing through our limited reserve of Bacta.
Okay. That actually might be a good. Might be a good seventh rule for general engagements. If we fight an enemy with a blaster, try to salvage any Tabana off of them.
Alright, let's see rules of engagement. Any ideas for that? Some ROEs?
Keep your distance at first.
I mean,
Probably
Try and avoid them.
avoid walkers if possible. I'd say our supply of explosives is pretty limited.
Just try and avoid them in general. Unless we know we can win without them calling reinforcements.
Well, the thing about the distance is their blasters outclass our guns by a lot if they're at a long range. We're actually better off fighting them up close if possible.
Yeah, sneak up.
Then we can at least
Unless we're
try to
using
flank them.
snipers.
Mhm.
Yeah, snipers are the exception, but if it's rifle to rifle, we need to get in closer.
I do recommend stealth being our first option and combat second.
Well, yeah, that's a given for guerrilla.
And we do what we did with those looters. Silently surround them.
Yeah, that was a good tactic at least.
Could also attempt to salvage armor to use for infiltration.
Could be useful.
You've got more experience off-world than I do, so if you think it could work, I'll take your word for it.
It could. I don't know their protocols that much, but some of it did carry over to the Coruscant police. So I might want to do the talking if we do an infiltration.
That's a good plan, at least. Good as any.
Is it just me, or are the Rhodians kind of creepy?
Again, I don't know their protocols for it, but if we get our hands on an Imperial ground vehicle, that could mask our movements a bit better, depending on their protocols. I don't know if they'll report or notice a vehicle if that isn't registered.
Well, even so, having a vehicle with their firepower would be a benefit regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here's another rule that I think is very important and should be followed to a T.
Yeah.
Don't have us fight each other on this planet. This is our planet. We can't have it. We're gonna have to unite against the Empire. We can't just fight each other.
Well, you're gonna have to be more specific, considering what just attacked us earlier.
So what? Make them surrender. Arrest them. Do something. We need to show that this is not a lawless land just because another occupying force is just going to start subjugating us.
Depends on the individual, if I'm being honest.
This goes for your, whoever shot those people first, especially. We don't need more adversaries up there.
Is that our? Oh, they're bringing it in.
Of course
Yes.
it's ours.
It
I
doesn't
just
hurt
didn't
to
realize we
ask.
got a hold of a pilot already.
Imperials are devious. They could always infiltrate us.
Or other
Oh, they have
looters
like
could have
entire
gotten to
spy
it.
agencies.
Well, when this all happened, they had one operative experimenting on people in the city, making them go insane.
Alright, here's the time where I think a lot of us is going to get more familiarized. We need to go over what the Imperials do for their tactics.
I mean, my knowledge is limited on their military matters, so I can tell you what
What?
third-hand knowledge.
Well, the other thing we'd also need to know is we also just need to know what they do during like occupation or what their military, I mean, or like their police force does.
Well, that part I could tell you from experience. For one thing, they whenever they think there's resistance anywhere, they'll park a ship overhead and get ready to bombard large swaths of an area just to suppress it. If it's something actually important to them that they don't want to destroy, they'll send in their stormtroopers or army troopers and start quarantining people into their homes or taking them to their military bases while they search. The good news is that means if we ever fight them on the streets, we can count on civvies not being in the way.
That's something.
Good news. Flight checks on all the helis show that they function.
Good.
Alright.
The attack heli is missing some of its ammunition, but it's at base for now. Because it needs to get loaded, because there was no ammunition at the other facility.
Is it just me, or are the Rhodians kind of creepy?
But I think the most, like I said, the most important rule is that we need to make sure that we're protecting the planet. This is our planet, and we cannot have them turning the populace against us, or creating, splinter factions in our ranks.
Oh, believe me, I know about that one.
Do the rest of you agree with that?
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of it, but if you guys think
We could
we can
try.
smooth over things with the looters and avoid a repeat of the previous incidents, I'll be behind you guys.
And I'll be off to the side in the tree line where they won't hit me if they decide to shoot us instead.
I feel like we have no choice in this matter. If we don't have enough men to fight an entire war just by ourselves.
Well, hey, at least now we have a proper base and some command going. Maybe they'll start taking us a bit more seriously.
Yeah, I hope. So there is I wouldn't even say it's really a city. It's a small town with large buildings to the east. I'm unsure if you saw it on your landing in, but that's there.
We were able to see it from the tower at the airbase.
Yeah.
Our goal is to protect them as well. It appears the Empire isn't caring about the civilians and are just purging military targets right now after they crushed the government. A lot of the military have surrendered since this has all happened. So we aren't even military anymore to a lot of people. We need to show them that we're still here. Once the
Right.
Empire starts encroaching on this place, and it's quite likely they will eventually do it, because because there's a civilian center, they may, I don't even know, they might just want to make sure that they don't rise up by putting a few squads of stormtroopers there. Or maybe they won't care. Either way, we need to protect them.
Right. Keep that place safe.
But I think for now, you should turn in your gear, get it all fixed up, and start looking to see about getting some new gear, replace your armor, and get some rest, hopefully, if you can.
Will
You've been doing fighting constantly for ages.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could really use a rest right about now.
Try to
And it
remember
better
where
be a
the...
good rest. Well, I mean, didn't you have your narrator to tell you where they were?
Oh yeah, I found it.
You know what I mean? This is why we need the narrator.
Hey, guys,
What's up?
I'm stuck.
How are you stuck?
The stall won't open. Oh, thank you.
Faulty latch.
There is something we would want to show you right now. Once you all are, at least cleaned off and all set up, so I'll give you around 10 minutes. And then there's
Alright.
something I want to show you.
Phew.
You might want to clean off your uniform.
Yep, oh. Alright. We should be cleaned up now.
Alright, the surprise will head up to you.
What is that?
This is a new prospect uniform. It didn't leave the prototype stage, but we were able to take quite a few of the uniforms with us when we fled.
Is that a
Looking
digital
good.
interface on the visor?
Yes, they're very good. These work as full hazmat suits as well.
So they can't
As you can-
drop
if you-
poison bombs on us anymore. Yeah,
Yes.
nice.
So if you can't tell, hold on. The base of the suit is just a hazmat suit, and the armor's put on top of it.
Oh, pretty creative.
It works well.
So how many of these suits do you got?
Probably around, I don't know. We have crates. We got guns, and we have crates of these.
Right. Will definitely be a lot nicer than the old uniform.
It is these old guns, though. I mean, they're not too old, but you might complain.
I mean,
I'm complaining already.
a while ago, these were pretty much the guns I used to use all the time, so...
They're
No
still
different to
good,
me.
and these are the modern versions. But I'm doing this with everyone. You need to sign here with your all your stuff, height, weight, all that. Pass the clipboard around, just fill it out. I'll see if I have a student in your size. The big benefit of this armor, and it wasn't intended when it was being made, is now that there's Imperial invaders, it will be much harder to tell that. It will be much easier to tell us apart.
That's honestly very good.
We
Yeah.
could theoretically use our old prospect uniforms to masquerade as army troopers, though.
Oh,
Maybe a bit of spray
right.
paint. Anyone here know protocols with them?
Not really.
That's unfortunate. I guess we just keep the disguise up until they start questioning us then.
Yeah. That's how it works in a nutshell, I suppose.
Alright. Thank you. You will get your set probably by the time you wake up, if we have enough and it fits you.
Alright, good.
We'll also be probably reworking your arsenal to fit what we have in stockpile downstairs. So you might notice a few blasters missing, or maybe one of your favorite little rifles suddenly is not going to be there as much.
Yeah, well, like I said, I used to be a cop before this, so I don't exactly have much in the way of favorite fancy modern rifles. It's all sort of new
Fair
to
enough.
me.
Hey, you know how to use a gun, you know how to reload it. That's what we need right now.
Exactly.
I hear tomorrow you're going to the city.
Huh.
Oh boy.
Back to
The
some good
city is not
old-fashioned
under
police work
imperial,
things.
is not under imperial occupation, but you just need to make sure that there's no chaos happening down there.
Well, that we can do. Hell, I've been doing it for over 30 years.
And you'll be right at home. Any other of you cops or previous law enforcement experience?
I was in the police force and the militia, so...
Then I guess you'll be good. We just want some people to have law enforcement. Remember your ROA, don't shoot people unless they shoot you first, and still try to defuse even still.
Don't worry. This ain't our
This
first
gear will
rodeo.
shrug off low caliber, so you'll be fine. Alright, I've kept you too long. You can do what you need to do.
Well, from my experience in undercover work, the thing about infiltration is, even if you don't know the protocols, you can still get pretty far just by, knowing how to talk to your quote-unquote fellow troopers, and most importantly, knowing how to make it look like you belong there.
Yeah.
Because if you look like you belong there, it's easy to, explain away a discrepancy, or just say you forgot your ID at the other room or something. That.